Hello, everybody.
All right, in jail there, your name, sir?
Travis Hatfield.
All right. Mr. Hatfield, this is a misdemeanor file 250510SM. I'm going to read it to you.
Magistrate Norbeck, this is Elizabeth Peterson appearing on behalf of Mr. Hatfield for the limited purpose of arraignment today. I did have an opportunity to review the trespass case with him as well as the penalty. We would waive a formal reading of that today. He would ask to enter a plea of not guilty in this matter and have the matter set for a pretrial. He was evaluated for court-appointed attorney. However, the penalty is only 30 days and would not likely result in incarceration. He is requesting a peer bond today as well.
All right. So, sir, are you out on bond on all your felony matters? Or you have not been arraigned yet?
I haven't been arraigned. That's the thing.
Okay. I'm going to give you the $300 PR bond. You're not in jail on this case. It doesn't seem to me like you'd be getting out of jail, though. It looks like you have some pending felonies coming down the pipe. But you understand on this case, you are not represented by an attorney. You would either need to represent yourself or hire an attorney. Do you understand that?
I do.
All right. So this will have next court dates in courtroom B in front of Judge Ballargen. They will hand those next court dates to you. But you're all set for what we need to do here today. Like I said, this is the only thing in front of me is the misdemeanor. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe tomorrow or something you'll be back in front of me, but we don't have those cases yet.
Okay. How many? Do you know how many felonies there are pending?
Yeah, I can look at it. It looked like maybe a possession and a couple of RNOs. So let me double check. Yeah, it looks like 3 RNOs and a possession mess.
Thank you.
I drink, but I'm not like.
You're addicted to money?
Huh?
You have money?
Well, I don't know that I'm addicted to money. I'm not a gambler or anything. I would say if I was a gambler, I might be addicted to money, but
Yeah.
I gotta pay my bills. That's it. I mean, I work for a living. I'm not like, I didn't go to school to be a lawyer or a businessman because I want to make millions of dollars a year.
Oh. Oh.
You'll hear them talk when
Oh.
they're ready for you.
Sure.
Be dealing with other.
So this is a nonprofit, is it? It doesn't make any money. All it does is just going and talking.
Good five.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've got the paperwork actually. It's all downloaded on my phone.
I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just, this sounds like a good program, but.
I mean, it's.
All right, in jail there, your name?
Your stuff first, you know.
What's your name?
Travis Hatfield.
Mr. Hatfield, this is that felony I think we were talking about yesterday, 250512FY. I'm going to read it to you so you know what it is we're talking about.
Faster, on behalf of Mr. Hatfield, for the limited purpose of arraignment, we have reviewed the charging document and waive a formal reading. We did conduct a screen for indigency and found he does qualify, so he will be receiving a court-appointed attorney. Request this matter be set for probable cause and preliminary exam.
Okay. So you will have the public defender on this case as well until it is resolved. Do you wish to argue bond?
Yes, Mr. Hatfield is does a lot of work in the Allegan community. He is very involved. He lives with his grandfather, would have a place to go, have reliable transportation and a phone. He is supposed to start work at Bittersweet Ski Area as well. He has 3 days of credit in jail. We ask that to be considered when assessing bond. Thank you.
Mr. Travis, your bond is at $2,000 cash surety. I think that's a reasonable bond given the circumstances.
May I ask a question, sir?
That is no drugs, no marijuana, no alcohol. What is it you want to ask?
Well, okay, so I started a business where.
Don't talk about the case.
I'm not talking about the case. I'm not talking about the case. So I'm working with kids as far as outreach and as far as for like drug education and whatnot. the
No,
bond.
no, you're not, sir.
Well,
No
I'm not-
place would ever get insured to allow you to deal with them while you have open cases involving drugs. So that dream
Well,
of
no.
yours may work someday, but not while you have open cases. So what you're saying to me is doesn't really matter because that's not something that they would be letting you do right now.
Sir, what I'm saying is, so for the circumstances, I'm asking for a PR bond, whether it be on release to community corrections or
You
on
have
tethered.
no way, you have no chance of getting a PR bond. You're a habitual offender fourth, and you have 5 different misdemeanor charges all within the last year before these amount of felony charges. And I suspect some of those trespasses are even to the same place. And then I just want you to think about how you handled yourself in this situation when law enforcement showed up. You just, no way is this a PR situation, sir. So
Your Honor,
you can
Your
ask
Honor.
for a different bond every time you're up in front of a judge. So on this next date, 2/27, probable cause conference, you feel that $2,000 cash surety is too high, you have every right to ask that judge to reevaluate your bond, and they may very well. You also have preliminary hearing on March 4th. That's courtroom B in front of Judge Belargin. You will get copies of those dates and times. You must show up for those dates and times. All set?
Okay.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I complied with the police officer when he had asked. He asked for.
Like I
he asked
said,
for my
I
name.
wouldn't
Hold on,
talk about
he
the
asked me
case.
for my name. He asked me for my name. I asked why, and then he asked for my ID. I went to get my ID. All I
Don't
did was
comment on
flinch and I
the,
was tagged.
don't,
This
Mr.
is-
Hatfield, do not comment on the case if we can disconnect the call.
This is garbage. Like that's abuse of power, and the cops. It's not funny.
Sir, the place where you were at told you weren't allowed to be there anymore, and you didn't care, so
That's-
much so that they had
That's
to
not
call the
true.
cops.
That's not true. They
And then
never
the
once
cops
told me to
came,
leave.
and you didn't care. So you can deal with
No,
that
that's
with
not
your
true at all.
attorney, you can have a trial
That's not
about
true
it.
at all.
But don't argue
They
that
never
to
told
me
me. They
about
never once
phone.
asked me to leave.
We're done.
They
here.
never once asked me to leave.
You have two
They
different, you have a trespass conviction from 6 months ago, and you have a trespass charge right now from the day before you
At
were
Walmart.
there. And they
At
said, hey, you're
Walmart.
trespassing, and called the police. We're done.
From
This is a
Walmart.
pointless conversation.
From Walmart. It's the only
I'm
trespass
mostly
I
just
have.
explaining to the intern from the PD's office of why it is I'm treating you this way, because what you're talking about and what's actually happening are 2 different things.
That's not true at all. I got a trespass from Walmart.
You're all set today.
I got trespass from Walmart, not McDonald's. They never asked me to leave McDonald's. They never once asked me
You
to
know,
leave.
most people don't get trespassed from anywhere, let alone 2 locations in 2 days. You need to think about how you handle yourself in public. But we're done talking about it. I'm not your counselor. I'm not your attorney. I'm just arraigning you. And you've been arraigned, so we're all set.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Whoever, Mr. McCain. His name, Daniel Norbeck. Mr. Norbeck, that's not the facts of the matter.
Good
Okay?
luck to you, sir.
I'm sorry about your opinion on this, but have a good day.
You too.
Was 1086 33rd the address on the scrappers?
My address is here now.
You just have to see there.
That's complete bullshit.
Was Baker there?
If they were asking me to leave. I
No,
would've
she
left.
bonded prior to.
Oh, all right. Then I think we're all set.
I'm going to talk to Ms. Reddock. Misty
Okay.
Reddock?
Hello, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Reddock, you pled guilty to negligent driving in the first degree quite some time ago, a year ago. And we needed you in court to talk about the fact that we haven't seen compliance and with treatment, and you've got a new law violation that has a warrant out too. So we issued a warrant for your arrest. And so here you are today, and you're asking me to clear that warrant up.
Yes,
So
Your Honor.
are you in treatment?
I have been going to I believe is it the Thurston County clinic to do methadone treatment and to seek counseling there. So
Okay.
I've been
What
doing that.
about What
Sorry, go
about
ahead.
that theft case that you got charged with and there's a warrant there? What do you?
Yeah, that I am not concerned about at all. I'm, of course, pleaded not guilty, but I would imagine it gets dropped here soon. I have to reach back out to
Doesn't
them.
matter. You gotta show up in court. That's
I
the
know.
issue. They've issued a warrant.
I know. I
And if
apologize.
you don't show up there, you're telling me that you're not gonna show up here. So tell me something better than you're not concerned.
I know.
'Cause-
I do apologize. I didn't mean it that way. I wish I had some great reason that I missed court with you guys. It was the holidays. I got busy. It literally slipped my mind. And then once I knew I missed you guys and I knew I had a warrant, I was just, whoa.
Well, this is the alternative, Ms. Reddock, is that we just have you in custody and then I can have hearings at my convenience. I know where you are. I don't have to worry about you forgetting. And we just bring you up from the jail and we have a hearing. That's what we're talking about here. And you missed your hearing there in Chehalis Muni Court and they issued a warrant. So let's see that you've contacted them. So why should I clear this warrant up?
I understand, Your Honor. It means a lot to me that you guys are letting me do this out here in the community and come to you. I value that trust that you guys have given me. I'm very disappointed
How
in
are we
myself.
gonna, tell me how we're gonna make sure you get to court, how you remember and how you come to court, because you can
like,
come by Zoom just the way you are. So
I know.
how are we gonna make sure?
Today I
What's your
made sure I literally had 10 alarms on my phone to remind me weeks up to it. I've just I have my friend here that has been very helpful in reminding me, as well as my mother. And so just reaching more out to my support team and who I have with me to kind of help keep me on track. Like I said, December was just really emotional month. I mean, I could get personal with it, but the holidays and everything, it was a
Well,
lot. And so
Yeah, that's
it
why
just
you
slipped my
come to
mind,
court.
so
That's why you do your treatment. So I've still got mailing it. Is that still a good mailing address?
yes, Your Honor.
All right, and we sent you a text message reminder for today. Did you get it?
I did. At that time I had switched numbers, but I do have, you guys have my correct number now. So
Good. All right, so we're gonna use that contact information, that text number. We're gonna clear this warrant. I'm gonna set what we call a sanction hearing because you haven't shown proof of treatment, but you'll have time to show us what you're doing with the clinic. And let's see, so we'd set a morning on a Thursday. I don't know what's available right now. So we'll mail you notice of this court date. We're gonna send you a text message reminder, but I'm gonna set it right now as well. Yeah, Thursday morning. I'm just looking for availability. So March 20th at 9 a.m. That gives you time to show what you've been doing with treatment with the clinic and clear up your warrant with Chehalis, all right?
I appreciate that, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, March 20th. We'll see you then. That's it for today, Ms. Reddock.
Thank you.
I couldn't imagine any other life. Spending it with you guys is the best. Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.